Music, as an art form, is clearly subjective. However, the vast majority of professional musicians and professional music instructors have serious reservations about the value of modern, mainstream country music, especially when set in juxtaposition with old-time country music. When it comes to building a solid foundation in music theory, technique, and overall musicianship, modern country music often falls short. Old-time country music, which until 1950 was simply referred to as hillbilly music, often featured a more acoustic and raw sound with emphasis on instruments like steel guitar, fiddle, and upright bass. The lyrics focused on themes of heartbreak, loss, rural life, and social commentary with straightforward and often melancholic tone. The vocals featured a more traditional and raw delivery with a focus on storytelling and emotional expression. A more organic and authentic sound, reflecting the roots of the genre in bluegrass and folk music. In stark contrast, modern country music often relies heavily on a very limited harmonic palette with a lot of the same basic chord progressions. This predictability, while arguably appealing to a mass audience, doesn't challenge new players to explore the rich landscape of harmonic possibilities. Compare this to jazz, classical, or even older popular styles like blues or early rock and roll, which frequently employ more complex chords, altered dominance, modal interchange, and sophisticated voice leading. Learning to navigate and analyze these complexities is essential for aspiring musicians, and modern country just doesn't provide that opportunity. Modern country musicians become comfortable with the simplest patterns and struggle to venture beyond them. The melodies in many contemporary country songs are extremely formulaic. They often follow predictable contours, use simple stepwise motion, and rely on the same short, repetitive phrases and lack the melodic invention found in other genres. A great deal of modern country utilizes a very basic rhythmic framework, often a straight 4/4 time signature with little rhythmic syncopation or complexity. The drums stick to the most basic patterns, and even the melodic rhythms often lack variation. Modern country musicians develop a limited sense of rhythmic expression, making it difficult to work in diverse musical environments. They often struggle to understand or interpret more challenging rhythmic patterns of genres like Afro-Cuban, funk, or progressive rock. Much of modern country prioritizes vocals and simple instrumentation over complex arrangements. In many other genres, this complexity plays a more central role, which creates an understanding of musical dialogue. Music students and novice musicians who are primarily exposed to modern country may not develop strong instrumental technique. Modern country music often represents a limited scope of musical expression